What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Time to play.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Tries to bait him with the projectile. Lots of aggression from both sides. Player 2 has the life lead. Gets the jump in. Trips him up. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Life lead baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. After Wolf! Is this a game changer? Player 1 must be feeling good after that super, but they gotta keep on the gas. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Player 2 is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. In there! Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Buffs up. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Solid combo. Player 2 will need to do a better job of utilizing their drive gauge if they want a different result than last round. Looking for a chance. Picks up the counter. This is going to be it's a good spot. Use the super. Yo, are they actually dead?
That felt good, didn't it?
What? That was enough to kill? Yo, that Reaper's godlike. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Immediate jump in. The last ref won't play their game. Says no with the overdrive 10 setting. Crowns them from above. Taking chunks out of each other here. Shrugs that off. Raw super hard incoming. Player 2 is dangerous. There's a burnout. What's next? Oh, yo, raw super hit. Look at the audacity on display with that bust the wolf. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it. Escapes with the reversal. The finishing blow sneaks through. Player 1 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
Round 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Gets a risky buff in. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Deal some damage with that quick combo. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Down to the wire. Life lead opens up. All right, what's coming up gets him. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Buffs up. Gets the jump in. They were right to be on guard there. Stops the attack by using a drive gauge. Drive gauge gap here. Player 2 will need to play it conservatively. Burnout activates. Going in. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. What'll happen here? Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Ooh, does him dirty. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Oh, here we go. Player 2. Will this super art do anything? What a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
One more. Final round. Fight.
Buffs while the blink reads the jump in perfectly. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Is it time for pleasure? Time for pain. As far as Juri's concerned, they're kind of the same. Wow, sat and waited for this opening. There's a drive impact. Player 2 can't let this simmer. Throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? Player 2 burn out, but they may have a plan here. What a finish! Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with.
Round 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Connects with medium kick. Gets the jump in. Snaps back and hits hard with the Tensei in. Did well to get the buff in there. All right. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. A big drive gauge disparity has opened up, and it wouldn't surprise me if they try to open that gap further. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Neither of them willing to back off here. Decides to meet them in the air. A quick breather. Player 2 can't afford this, baits out the attack and gets them in there. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight!
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Side Husho to start something? Did well to get the buff in. Hits him with a stop and pop. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Jumps in. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Going in? Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Still scrapping for control of the space. A quick breather. Can they get... Oh my god, they just choked it up! Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super! Taking no prisoners. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight!
Loads up a bump. This can lead to some big damage. Impact squashed. The exchange blows. Player 1 turns out. What now? Finds the target. Player 2 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Jump! Super art to show up what a PhD and fighters can do for you. Player 1 is on track to steal this back after that super. A lot of pressure building up. Oh, putting it all on. It is over. Player 1 made some smart moves there. Great game.